Have you ever found yourself longing for someone? That deep, unshakable desire to be in their presence, to hear their voice, to feel their warmth? It's a feeling that can consume you, leaving you restless, replaying memories in your mind, wishing you could turn back time. Now imagine being the one who evokes that same powerful yearning in someone else. Imagine making her heart race at the thought of you, even if she's barely shown any interest before. Today, I'm going to reveal how you can tap into the subtle art of making any woman miss you desperately. This isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding the delicate dance of human connection and using it to create something truly profound. So if you've ever wondered how to leave a lasting impression that lingers in her mind and heart, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the secrets that will make her yearn for you in ways you never thought possible. Part 1. Cease contact. There's a certain power in silence, a magnetic force that draws others closer when they can no longer feel your presence. Imagine for a moment the impact of stepping back, of not being readily available, of creating a void where your energy once filled her world. This isn't about playing games. It's about understanding a profound truth of human nature. We desire most what we cannot easily have. When you cease contact, you're giving her the space to miss you, to feel the absence of your voice, your laughter, your warmth. Suddenly, the routine messages, the constant availability all vanish. She begins to wonder, where are you? What are you doing? And more importantly, why aren't you reaching out? In that silence, her mind starts to spin stories. Her curiosity grows, and slowly, without even realizing it, she starts to miss you. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have." By not reaching out, you regain control, not just over yourself, but over the dynamics of the relationship. You're showing her that you are not dependent on her for your happiness, that you are complete on your own. And this independence, this quiet confidence, is irresistibly attractive. Think about it. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with noise and distractions, your silence becomes a rare and precious thing. It's in this space that she will begin to yearn for you, to wonder what you're up to, and perhaps even feel a twinge of jealousy at the thought of you spending time with someone else. So let go of the need to constantly communicate. Embrace the power of silence. Give her the gift of missing you, and watch as her feelings for you grow in your absence. This is not just a tactic, it's a deep, emotional shift that can transform the way she sees you. In your silence, she'll find herself wanting you more than ever before. Part 2. Resist her attention bait. Imagine this. After you've stepped back, she starts to feel the void you've left behind. It's unsettling, confusing even, and her natural response is to reach out, to find some way to pull you back into her orbit. She might not do it directly, but you'll notice the signs, the carefully curated social media posts, the stunning photos, the subtle hints designed to catch your eye and draw you back in. But this is where your resolve must hold strong. Resist the urge to respond, to like, to comment. Understand that these gestures are not about genuine connection. They're a test, a way for her to see if she still holds your attention. And when you don't take the bait, something powerful happens. She begins to question herself, to wonder why you're not reacting, and this uncertainty creates a longing deep within her. Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By not engaging, you're not just withholding your attention, you're demonstrating incredible strength and self-control. You're showing her that you are not easily swayed, that you are not seeking validation from her or anyone else. This stoic demeanor is a rare quality and one that stands out in a world where so many are desperate for attention. Picture her scrolling through her feed, waiting for the notification that never comes. She checks and rechecks, each time feeling a pang of disappointment, a growing curiosity. Why hasn't he noticed? Why hasn't he reacted? And in that silence, you become more intriguing, more desirable, because you're not playing the game the way others do. This isn't about manipulation. It's about valuing your own emotional well-being above the fleeting satisfaction of a like or comment. It's about showing her and yourself that your self-worth isn't tied to her validation. And when she sees this strength in you, she'll be drawn to it, finding herself thinking about you more and more until she can't help but miss you. So, stand firm. Resist the temptation to engage with her subtle attempts to grab your attention. Let her feel the weight of your absence, and in doing so, you'll become someone she can't stop thinking about, someone she begins to long for in a way she never expected. Part 3. Show her you're still thriving. Now that you've stepped back and resisted the urge to engage, the question lingers in her mind. What are you up to? She's curious, perhaps even a little anxious, wondering if you've moved on, or if you're simply too busy living your life to notice her absence. This is where you subtly yet powerfully show her that you're not just surviving without her, you're thriving. Imagine her scrolling through her social media feed, expecting to see the same old updates. But instead, she's met with something different. Photos of you out with friends, laughing, enjoying life, maybe even celebrating a small victory. These aren't posts filled with desperation or an attempt to show off. They're authentic glimpses into a life well lived, a life full of joy, connection, and purpose. When she sees these moments, something stirs inside her. She realizes that you're not sitting around waiting for her to reach out. You're out there, embracing life, creating memories, and living fully. And suddenly, she feels a pang of regret, a longing to be part of those moments, to share in that happiness that seems to radiate from you. This isn't about pretending or creating a false image. It's about genuinely investing in your own well-being and happiness. It's about pursuing your passions, spending time with people who uplift you, and finding joy in the present moment. This is the essence of Stoicism, finding contentment and resilience within yourself, regardless of external circumstances. Picture her seeing a photo of you at a friend's wedding, surrounded by laughter and love. Maybe you're hiking a trail, soaking in the beauty of nature, or simply enjoying a quiet moment of reflection at sunset. These are the moments that will remind her of what she's missing, of the vibrant life you lead and the unique person you are. And as she sees this, she begins to miss you, not because you're flaunting your success, but because you've shown her that you're someone who finds fulfillment in life's simple pleasures. Someone who doesn't need constant validation, but instead draws strength and happiness from within. So live your life fully. Share the moments that bring you joy and fulfillment. Let her see the vibrant, thriving person you are, and in doing so, you'll create a space in her heart that longs to be filled by you. She'll start to miss the way you made her feel, the way you embrace life with open arms, and she'll want to be a part of that world you've so beautifully crafted. Part 4. Evoke jealousy. Jealousy is a powerful emotion, one that can ignite feelings of desire and urgency like nothing else. When it comes to making her miss you, evoking a hint of jealousy can be the spark that reignites her interest, making her realize just how much she values having you in her life. Picture this, she's scrolling through her feed, her curiosity piqued by the distance you've created. Then, suddenly she sees it, a photo of you surrounded by friends and among them another woman. It's nothing overt, just a casual shot, perhaps with your arm around her shoulder in a friendly embrace. But that's all it takes. In that moment, her mind starts to race. Who is this woman? How close are they? Is there something more going on? This subtle, unspoken competition taps into her deepest fears, the fear of losing you to someone else. And it's not about flaunting other relationships or creating unnecessary drama. It's about showing her that you're a man who is valued and desired by others, a man who has options. This realization can trigger a powerful response in her, making her question her own feelings and sparking a renewed interest in you. Remember, this isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about understanding the natural dynamics of human relationships. People often appreciate what they have more when they see the possibility of losing it. By allowing her to see that others are drawn to you, you're not just making her jealous, you're reminding her of your worth. Think about how often we're driven by the fear of missing out. This isn't just a trend, it's a deeply rooted psychological response. When she sees that you're spending time with others, especially other women, it creates a sense of urgency within her. She starts to wonder if she's made a mistake by not being more attentive, and that's when the longing begins to grow. But there's a balance to strike here. It's important to be sincere and authentic in your interactions. You don't need to stage elaborate scenarios or force situations. Simply living your life, engaging with others in meaningful ways, and sharing those moments naturally will evoke the kind of response you're looking for. So embrace your social life. Spend time with people who make you feel alive and share those experiences in a way that feels genuine. When she sees that you're not waiting around, that you're out there enjoying life, she'll start to feel a deep sense of missing out. And in that longing, she'll realize just how much she wants to be the one by your side, sharing in those moments with you. Part 5. Give her an easy way to remember you. In the intricate dance of human connection, it's often the smallest gestures that leave the deepest impressions. When you're with her, it's not just about making grand statements or sweeping her off her feet with dramatic displays of affection. It's about creating those subtle, meaningful moments that linger in her mind long after you've parted ways. Moments that will make her smile, laugh, or even feel a pang of nostalgia every time she thinks of you. One of the most powerful ways to embed yourself in her thoughts is through the use of humor, unique nicknames, or shared experiences that become your little inside jokes. These aren't just fleeting interactions, they're seeds you plant in her memory, seeds that will grow and blossom into a longing for your presence. Imagine this. You've spent an evening together, and during a lighthearted conversation, you playfully give her a nickname, something that resonates with her personality, her quirks, or something she loves. Maybe you call her Sunshine because her smile lights up the room, or Trailblazer because she's adventurous and bold. Every time she hears that word, whether in a song, a conversation, or even just in passing, she'll think of you. It's a subtle reminder of the connection you share, and it keeps you close to her heart even when you're miles apart. Or perhaps it's a shared joke, something only the two of you find amusing. It could be as simple as a funny moment you both experienced together, or a quirky habit you've both noticed in each other. These shared memories become like little treasures, moments she can't help but revisit when she's alone. Smiling to herself and wishing she could relive them with you. This isn't about trying too hard to impress her. It's about being present, being thoughtful, and most importantly, being genuine. When you create these small but significant moments, you're giving her an easy way to remember you fondly, even when you're not around. Think about it. Every time she hears that nickname or remembers that joke, she'll be reminded of how you made her feel. She'll remember the warmth, the laughter, and the connection. And in those quiet moments when she's alone with her thoughts, she'll start to miss you, to wish for your company, and to crave the joy and lightness you bring into her life. So be intentional with your interactions. Create memories that are uniquely yours, moments that she can carry with her wherever she goes. These little touches of connection will make her feel closer to you, even in your absence, and will ensure that you remain in her thoughts long after you've said goodbye. In the end, it's not the grand gestures that make someone miss you, it's the little things, the moments of genuine connection that truly leave a lasting mark on her heart. Conclusion. In the end, making her miss you isn't about playing mind games or trying to manipulate her emotions. It's about understanding the deep, intricate layers of human connection and using them to create a bond that is both genuine and lasting. By stepping back and giving her the space to feel your absence, resisting the urge to constantly seek her attention, thriving in your own life, subtly evoking a sense of healthy jealousy, and creating memorable, heartfelt moments, you're laying the foundation for a relationship built on mutual respect and deep emotional connection. These strategies aren't just about making her miss you. They're about showing her that you are a man of substance, someone who values his own happiness and well-being, someone who lives with purpose and intention. And it's this strength, this quiet confidence that will naturally draw her closer to you. Remember, the goal isn't to make her miss you out of fear or insecurity, but to create a space in her heart where she realizes just how special you are, how much you bring to her life, and how deeply she values the connection you share. When she thinks of you, it should be with a sense of warmth, longing, and a deep appreciation for the unique bond you've created. So, as you navigate the delicate dance of relationships, keep these principles in mind. Embrace your own life fully. Be present and thoughtful in your interactions, and let the power of genuine connection do the rest. In time, she will find herself missing you, not just because of the things you've done, but because of who you are, a person she truly values and cherishes. As you continue on this journey, remember that the most meaningful connections are those rooted in authenticity, respect, and mutual understanding. And when you build your relationships on these foundations, you create something truly beautiful, something worth missing, something that stands the test of time.